Today, we're going to make a Super Smash Bros. Melee tier list, okay? Clearly, we gotta start off with Peach. Armada, A for Armada. Wait, maybe B for Bomb.
No, it's A.
Okay, it's A for Armada. Okay. Second of all, we have Bowser. He's S tier because he has the most incredible hair out of everyone on the cast. I've been really trying, baby. In a close second for the hair is Ganondorf. He's got the craziest sideburns out of all the cast. In third place for S tier, honestly, I just gotta put Pichu there, because you can't be mean to the children. Now, we'll move on just in order. Captain Falcon. Now, Captain Falcon has his his Falcon Punch, and that already brings him past D tier, minimum C tier, but unfortunately he goes in bald tier, because he's bald. Next up, we have Mao. Mao is clearly the GOAT, slightly below Bowser though, because he likes to feed children with pills. Probably not the greatest thing that he's constantly feeding the pills, but man, I don't judge. Okay, next up we've got Donkey Kong. He's got a whack ass hairstyle, but he does have the banana.
No, he doesn't.
Okay, well, if he doesn't have banana, then he goes D tier, because Donkey. Why is he called Donkey Kong?
Mistranslation.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I need to make a new tier. Trash. So, trash tier. That's close enough. Trash tier, Falco. He has a useless laser, worst spike in the game. Just overall very bad character. Ices, C tier. They're kind of in the middle, just because like two of them pretty decent, but if you lose one of them, trash. Next up, Fox, also trash. Just nothing else to say there. Other than Armada's Fox is like probably bald. I don't really know. What would a bald fox look like? Yeah, that's probably Armada's Fox right there. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so that's why he's in trash tier. Next up, Jigglypuff, clearly, B for Bowl, Bowl tier, pretty decent, but I wouldn't consider Jigglypuff the best. Like, obviously they're the rest, but, rest just isn't that great. Next up, Kirby, clearly the best, literally has a weapon, has a hammer, like, bro, how could any of these compete with a hammer? Like, Peach has a sword, Bowser has fire breath, obviously, so that's why it beats him. Like, he's a literal dragon.
Ice Climbers have 2 hammers.
Okay, Ice Climbers are also S tier. 2 hammers. Okay, next up, Link. I'm only gonna give Link Bowl tier because he has a bomb. Otherwise, he'd be bald tier, even though he's not bald. Next up, Luigi, the GOAT. The GOAT.
How many goats are there?
There's a couple goats, man. I swear to God, if you ain't seen my Luigi before, then you really should tune into the stream, twitch.tv/applesandgreen. So I think he's this tier because he has a mustache. Next up, Mario. He's also bald. He may have a mustache, but he's just not that great. His fireball's literally red. Like, fire is green. Luigi invented the fireball, and then bro changed the color. Such a copycat. Next up, we have Marth. Well, where would you put Marth? I'll let you choose.
Solid C tier.
Why?
Because he's got a sword, but it's worse than hammer.
Okay, we have sword tier for Marth. Next up, Mewtwo. Mewtwo
is bald.
I didn't know, yeah, Mewtwo is bald. I was gonna put him GOAT, but let me just change this real quick.
GOAT tier. Nice GOAT.
GOAT. Next up, we have this boy. He is bald, but we have a bald GOAT right here. He is literally the bald GOAT. best at being bald. Next up, Ness. I've played Ness a total of 2 times. He is literal dog shit. Next up, Pikachu.
Ball tier.
Pika.
And he goes into a ball.
Ball?
Yeah, ball. He turns into a ball in his name.
Yeah, fair enough. Next up, Popo.
The bald.
Popo is also bald. It's the same with Nana. Actually, Nana, baby girl, bald goat. Roy has a fire sword. Clearly, he's a goat. Literally, if you came to me and told me, do you think a fire sword person is cool? Yes, 10 times out of 10. Fire sword person is the best, okay? Next up, Samus.
Ball tier.
D tier. No, D tier.
Turn into a ball.
D tier. Because kinda bad ones. Next up, Sheik. I don't know why Sheik and Zelda are separate. Like, they're kind of just the same.
Sheik is a male. How could they be the same?
So anyway, it's in C-word tier. Yoshi's bald. He's good, but Yoshi is bald, so he has to go in bald tier. Next up, Young Link. You gotta favor the children or else they'll cry. Once again, you gotta favor the children or else they'll cry. And finally, those two mixed, you gotta go in the middle. Another A tier. Because Sheik is crazy. With the needles, they throw needles at you. They really like sewing, but they don't have any felt, so they just throw them at you. But Zelda, oh gosh, Zelda trash. Anyway, boys, that is the tier list. If you have any things you think I should change, please leave them in the comments below. Yeah, I think it's a pretty solid tier list. Clearly, no, I think one thing I'll change. Ganondorf is the bald goat. Even though he's not bald, he gets honorary bald. If he shaves his head, he's the bald goat. Actually, there is one last thing I'll change. Fox is in worst tier. Worst character in the cast. Just out of everyone, probably the worst character. Sabo, what do you think of the tier list?
I think it's perfect.
Yeah.
Hungrybox can't compete with this.
Yeah, honestly, probably the best tier list ever made. Like and subscribe. Goodbye.
Feeling like I'm over the way that I move. Stacking my cash, I don't know about you. Moving too fast, no way that I lose. Too cool, don't move. I'm too nice, get a second my bread. I can't lie, no load of feds. Call my slime to bounce my checks. Right there, hell yeah.